All right, guys. So today we're gonna be working on this 1999 SLK AMG compressor. It's my coach's. His blinker switch isn't working. His interior is all busted, which I've been working on. I've ordered this bezel piece. It's coming in a couple days. I fixed some of this crack stuff. You can see what I did here. This hole was all out, so I just made basically a new one. So, yeah. This is an SLK 230 compressor. So, I'll see you guys once I get started. So, we're going to start this off with the battery, because I've got to disconnect the battery on this thing, because I've got to take the steering wheel off. Sorry about the light. The steering wheel off to get to the blinker switch, because I've tried the fuses in here, the relays and stuff like that. I have had no luck, so I'm just gonna take battery off. I think I left it loose. No, there we go. There we go. It's tightening. I want it to loosen. So I'm gonna start loosening the bolts that I have on the back steering wheel. So I have to wait 10 minutes for this to discharge before I can actually start messing with the airbag. So it's gonna be a minute. So I'm just gonna leave that there while I work on the steering. I thought my MR2 was tiny. Not necessarily tiny, it's just there is no headroom in this thing without the top off, because my coach and I had me riding this thing, I was hunched over. But to get the steering wheel off, let me get the key out. To get the steering wheel off, you got to turn the car into accessory so you can move the steering wheel and it's not locked. And then there's 2 bolts on the back of the steering wheel. There's one hole. Yeah, stick your T27 in. I'd take mine off the tool that it was part of. And this is what you gotta do, basically. If you have a long T27, then it wouldn't be as bad. I can't pull on the wire for the airbag, because if I do, it's liable to explode. Yeah, that's done. Yep. So that one's done. So I gotta turn the wheel all the way over. The other side. There we go. Sorry about the bad lighting, but it's about all I can do. And you just undo this side as well. It's done. Alright. So I'm gonna put my Allen key back in my pocket. We still have another few minutes before this discharges, but I can show you, hopefully, without pulling it. So give me a sec. So that wire, the middle one, and that orange connector, that's what the airbag's connected to. And if I pull that out too quickly, this thing's liable to explode my face and knock the wind out of me. So I'm just gonna try to disconnect the horns, which are these 2. You don't push it on this one, it's these buttons rather. On this, which, sorry about this terrible camera work, but it's just like you pull these little connectors off. Nothing fancy. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a clip on this one. You push it in. I'll show it to you. So, on this one, you push that little notch down to release it. So that one's done. And then, let me put this back on. So to keep that wire from getting tension on it. And then pull this back a little bit. This one, I think you just pull. Oop. This one, I'm pretty sure that you just pull. Yep. So everything on this is connected now except for the airbag. I've still got like 2 minutes left, or so. All right, it's been about 2-3 minutes, so I think it is safe to pull this off now. We're getting ready to find out. Please, for the love of God, do not blow up on my balls. There we go. So that's the connectors to it. It's just like a little 2-prong doodad. But that's it. That's airbag off. I'll lay it to the side. I hope I was correct whenever I was looking up things about this. I am pretty sure this is a 10mm like Allen, but a 3/8 will also work. So that's what I got. And it seems that I was correct in my assumption. And I don't have a long enough extension, it seems. But I'll try my best. I will probably have to let my phone down to crack this. So. God damn, dude. Turn this off. Maybe. Let the steering wheel lock. There we go. Hopefully that's capturing what I want. Just so that way you guys can still view. God damn, dude. This is really hard because I don't have an extension far enough to get me like full leverage on this thing. So I only have like my Craftsman toolkit with me, so I have to do some janky stuff like this sometimes because they only give you this one 3/8 extension. So this is what I'm having to use to get the full leverage. So hopefully this will give me enough to where I can crack this bitch. Oh my God, dude. I am loosening this. Oh my God. I'm gonna get an impact or something? Holy shit. It's like, I'm trying to stand this, dude. I don't want to strip the hole. If I strip the hole, that's going to be a pain in the ass to get fixed. Come on. Oh my God. I'm just going to get back to you guys whenever I get this off. Holy shit. Oh shit, boys.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
I guess it makes sense. But that's all the tools I had to work with. There was no way I was cracking that with just this extension. So, well, I guess that one's down. I can just bring it somewhere and get it replaced. I have to have them get it out of this though, because I don't think that's coming out because of the ball. Once I drill it out, which I don't want to do yet. Or maybe I'll get a knife in there and just pry it out, but like I knew it was twisting, but I didn't know it was twisting that bad. Yikes. Huh? I mean, shit. That's really all I can do for this. Because I don't have the correct extensions. Maybe Sal has some, which is my coach, but I'll have to check with him. So, if you see, like, this is what I wanted to use. What I wanted to use was use that half-inch extension, and then go back 2 3/8. Because that would be stronger and it wouldn't break like that. But in this Craftsman set, they don't have any. It's just, you got this one, which is the one that I have that goes from 1/4 inch to, if I can even get this off, there we go, to 3/8. But this is all I had, so I was just like, all right, I'll use that one. I need to get that replaced, so lay that aside. I also need to find out some way to get this out. But that's it for that, unless he has an extension, which I'll ask him here in a minute. But I'm gonna put these back on. This is the one I fixed. This one had a dude drilled a hole in it so it would stay secure and got a crack in it. So I glued that back together. It's pretty sturdy now. Surprisingly, I'm honestly surprised that all the clips are still intact on this thing. Like, none of them are broken, which is basically a freaking miracle on something this old. Because on my IS, all the clips for the shift boot, they're all broken. I had to glue those on. So, yeah. I shall put these on, I guess. Right now. So I got the center console piece back in, but some of my fixes have broken. So I may just have to get a whole new center console or whatever this is, center piece. Because it's this thing, like, you see this over here? It's completely gone from this side. It's all broken off. It's because of the plastic Mercedes tries to use during this. It's very brittle. Like, I was very, very gently trying to glue stuff back on to, like, strengthen and get all the rigidity back. And, like, me just barely moving my fingers, it was enough to crack and crumple a piece. Like, this plastic is done for. That's why I had to order a new bezel for this thing. But, like, yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm gonna try my best to save this thing, but I don't know if I can. Like, honestly. Like, here's a piece that I wish I had whenever I was gluing stuff back together, because it goes right here, or something like that. Yeah, I've basically just been trying to reconstruct this thing, and it has not been working. So, who knows if I'll be able to save this or not, but the climate controls are now plugged back in. I'm getting ready to slide the shift boot thing I made back on and figure out some way to keep it from wobbling around. Cause like this thing, mechanically, it's great. God, it's such a short. I think it's so smooth. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about buying this thing off my coach, but I don't know anything about Mercedes, really. I'm just here to do interior stuff, because I know that's the only thing wrong with it, other than the blinker switch. But I'll get back to you once I get this thing back on. So this is the fit we're looking for, but as you see, it's got too much play in it, because these tabs down here are broken. Like, that one's completely missing, and this one, if I could fix that with, like, just basically, like, building an edge for it so it'll lock in there, which I was gonna do, but obviously it doesn't seem to be working. But like, there that is. That's about the best I can get it for now. That's what it's supposed to look like. As soon as you move it, it's gonna start moving around. And that's not what you want, especially on a Mercedes. Like, there's supposed to be a coin holder slash smoke ashtray right here. And there's the top parts that you can see are broken. And then the bottom parts are non-existent. Like, they're just thrashed. So I'm probably just gonna have to buy a new centerpiece. I'm gonna try my best to save this blinker though, because this thing is like, what is it? No, it's not. It's about $250 just for that, just for this, and it's all hidden behind this thing. So I'm gonna try to get that off, but I'm gonna do my best. I don't know how much I'm actually gonna be able to do. So I will get back to you once I find an extension. So I was lucky enough that he had a perfect length extension. So I'm going to try to hit this again. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna play you guys in my lap. Hopefully it'll hit this for recording. Like that. Come on. Shit. Oh my god. So about after 20 minutes of pain, I've got everything connected now correctly. I fucking hope. Yeah, everything's connected correctly. Alright, so sick. So now, I don't know. Everything's connected. I just gotta put this shift boot back on. Everything is back to where it's supposed to be. Only thing I'm missing is the coin holder, which is over there. Only piece I got left is this bezel that goes right here. But, like, as you can see, I'm missing the top part. And this goes into the top part. So I can't really do much about that. I'm also kind of upset that I can't do the steering wheel because I'm gonna have to actually buy a 10 mil, like actual 10 mil, Allen for it. But I think my coach will be very satisfied that everything in here is connected. I want to test the radio and see if it works. So I will be back once I get all the battery stuff back on. So the radio is working, which is what I was hoping for. So that's all that matters, because I want to make sure the radio is hooked up, because he wanted that to be playable. So there's that. The lights are on. Because, like, I'll show you what I'm talking about, like, with the blinker switch, because if I turn the key on, turn the hazards on, hazards work, both rear and front. However, oh, it's fixed. Okay, sick. Did the rears work? They're working, sick. Alright. Well, I did what I was supposed to. Alright. Good. I will be pretty pleased to hear about that then. One thing I really got left to do then is put the right side interior on. So get all that stuff over there and fix that to where it'll stay, because everything else is working, which is good. Alright. So I think that'll be it. I think this will conclude today's SLK video. I've got to fix that, or get that fixed, replaced, whatever. Got to fix that. And that's really about it, other than putting that interior back on. So I got that bezel ordered. I'm just waiting for it to come in, because that one's busted. And I just got a couple interior panels I got to fix. And then this stuff looks great. But I think Sal will be very happy to see that his blinkers are fixed. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.